Okay, today we're starting with calculating an actual distance from the scale of a map. Now they give us the scale of a map here. 1 inch is 25 miles. If the length of Whitley Road on the map is 4.4 inches, find the actual length of Whitley Road in miles. So where I'm starting here is with this comparison of inches to miles, the map to the actual distance. I know that I will have to put this in like this. 1 inch equals 25 miles. I can say this is equal to, because it's a proportion and it's a ratio here, I can say that 4.4 inches on a map then is going to be the same as, I don't know yet, as X number of miles. Okay, whenever we don't know a value, we're going to use X or Y, some variable that tells us that we need to find that. So from here, we've learned that ratios like this can be put into fractions where they're useful for us. So I'm going to do that. I've got 1 inch and 25 miles on the bottom. And when I go to write this on the other side, I need to use inches on top and miles on the bottom as well. So going back to the thing that I wrote here, I have X miles and I have 4.4 inches. All right, so now I have a ratio proportion where two ratios are equal to one another that I can use to solve for X. Okay, you may remember this from when we did ratios and proportions, that we are going to cross multiply. So I've got 1 times X and I've got 25 times 4.4. I'm going to use my calculator. 25 times 4.4. All right, that equals 110. Okay. So you notice that when I brought it down, I didn't end up using the labels that I had there. That's because we start crossing them, and we weren't going to say miles and inches and miles. We're just going to get rid of both of those. So we have on one side a 1x, and we know that our x is going to be miles, and we have on the other side 110. So that tells me that Whitley Road is 110 miles long. This is what your work should look like on your paper. Even if you're using a calculator like I did, you're still writing it out like this. Okay? All right, let's move on.